Welcome to the Federal Ministry of Paperwork and Paps. Meet Peter, the new managing director. He was hired to transform the face of the business and take it to the next level. But what Peter did not know is that he was not stepping into leadership, but stepping into history.
Alhaji Tajuddin as the file master. This is the new tool you will be using for your work. No more paperwork. Mama Runk, as the admin officer, you will be learning how to use it as well.
Thank you. But this thing no get ripping. Huh? I don't understand though. Hey, thank you, Alhaji Taju. Me say they wonder where the carbon copy. Now wow.
Hello. Is anybody around?
Now, God, they come. Don't let them see us, so I beg.
I see you're all here having your breakfast.
Every great institution has security. Every organization has protection. And at the Federal Ministry of Paperwork and PAP, we have Mr. Bassi, gatekeeper, defender of files, guardian of Akara deliveries, sleeper of shifts. Official uniform? Yes. Radio? Yes. Alertness? Pending approval? When visitors arrive, Mr. Bassi sees them in his dreams.
Abeg, who dey go there? Sign this paper before you pass
Now it's Kaiwahala be this, the dispatch rider exclaimed. What type of office address is this? What is opposite that big mango tree after the junction near where Mama Nkechi sells fish? Who is Mama Nkechi now? The dispatch rider exclaimed in frustration. The managing director has proposed a Google map for the office location, but the staff members keep insisting the office is not on Google Map.
Alhaji Tajuddin? You mean I need to sign and stamp a hard copy request before you can release the key to the generator house? That's ridiculous. Mr. Tajuddin, Mama Ranch, and Miss Chichi. I noticed you have never logged into the automation software deployed for the company. Do you think you need to have another round of training to start using it?
Hey, well, Oga, if computer do that's what we go there do. I better go.
Alhaji Tajuddin as the file master. This is the new tool you will be using for your work. No more paperwork. Mama Runk, as the admin officer, you will be learning how to use it as well.
Thank you. But this thing no get ripping. Huh? I don't understand though. Hey, thank you, Alhaji Taju. Me say they wonder where the carbon copy. Now wow.
In a bold attempt at modernization, the Federal Ministry of Paperwork and PAP has decided to hold a Zoom meeting. Yes, Zoom. 4 respected officers, 1 unstable network, 0 understanding of online etiquette. The managing director logs in first. Back straight, tie adjusted. Corporate composure activated. He clears his throat and says calmly, "Good morning, everyone." And then, chaos logs in. Mama Rank begins speaking before her screen fully loads. Alhaji Tajide is shouting at his own camera. Miss Chichi is adjusting her angle for better lighting. Everyone is talking. Nobody is listening. The connection freezes. Faces pause mid-expression. One eye closed. One mouth open. The internet, clearly overwhelmed, considers early retirement. The MD attempts authority. Please, one at a time. Kindly mute your microphones. Immediately, the sound of chewing enters the meeting. Not subtle chewing. Determined chewing. Somewhere in the background, a spoon hits a plate. A generator hums like it has also joined the call. The MD closes his eyes. Who is eating during the meeting? Silence. Then more chewing. The screen glitches again. Alhaji's voice echoes 3 seconds late. Miss Chichi says the MD is frozen. The MD insists he is not frozen. But he is. The meeting has now become a group discussion with no agenda. Everybody wants to share screen. Nobody knows how to share screen. The Wi-Fi blinks in and out like it is playing hide and seek. In this ministry, The future has arrived, but the network has not. After 15 minutes of digital confusion, the managing director sighs deeply. From tomorrow, we are learning Zoom meeting etiquette. The ministry pauses. Etiquette? Is it stamped? Is it signed? Does it come in triplicate? The connection drops. The meeting ends itself. And somewhere in the silence, the Brenner whispers softly, I just wanted to order. Welcome to the Federal Ministry of Paperwork and PAP.
But you know the company policy says no food on desk. This is entirely unprofessional. Akara crumbs in keyboard, PAP on files, an oil stain on HR document.
Oga no vex. We go pack am away. It's because Oga no dey professional. Abeg no vex.
Did you reply to the client's email, Miss Chichi?
Yes, ma. Chineke. Yes, Oga.
The application where you go sign plenty, Oga. It be 3 copies, so. When you go finish like this?
Why didn't you just send a simple email? What is that? A rat. Oh my goodness.
Don't worry, leave him alone. He has been here since 1997. He's Mr. Folarin, the rat.
So, this is the outcome of the review? 3 adults, 3 sheets of paper, and the grand assessment of leadership is too strict. Computer. That is the complaint? Let me understand properly. Because I introduced email tracking? Because I suggested digital filing? Because I requested punctual resumption and structured closing time? I am now too strict. Interesting. You are writing scores on paper, complaining about computers, in an office drowning in paper. And I am the problem. What exactly is the way forward then? Should we continue stamping files until retirement? Should we measure productivity by how loud we shout? Should we promote based on who greets the loudest in the morning? Help me understand. Because modernization is not punishment. Structure is not wickedness. Accountability is not oppression. If we do not evolve, this ministry will become a museum. I am not asking for perfection. I am asking for progress. So tell me, what is our way forward? Because if computer is the enemy, then the future will not be kind to us. We either adapt, or we archive ourselves. The choice is ours. Colleagues, enough of this paperwork. Let's digitalize.
Oga, I like this my file cabinet well. It don't say.
In every great institution, there is one thing you must never lose. Not the stapler, not the kettle, not even the generator key. But today, the Federal Ministry of Paperwork and PAP has lost something sacred. An important file. Not just any file. A file that carries signatures. A file that carries approvals. A file that carries consequences. And most importantly, a file that carries the attention of the MD. Drawers are opened. Cabinets are emptied. Papers fall like confetti at a confused wedding. Mama Ronk checks under the desk. Alhaji Tajidi checks inside cabinet Ajay. Then Aichan. Then OZ, just in case the alphabet shifted overnight. Miss Chichi begins rearranging already rearranged documents. Sweat forms. Suspicion rises. Accusations float in the air like dust particles in sunlight. Then, a discovery. 1 page. Found near the back of a cabinet. Bent. Crumpled. Slightly stained. This looks like part of it. Another page appears. Then another. Hope returns. The file may not be lost. It may simply be scattered. And then they see it. A page. Half present. Half history. The edge. Eaten. Tiny bite marks. Precise. Ruthless. Silence fills the office. The rats have conducted their own review. Mama Ronk gasps. Oh my goodness, this is an important file. Alhaji Tashudan holds the damaged page like fragile evidence. Miss Chichi whispers the sentence nobody wants to complete. The MD will not be happy with us. The ceiling fan continues turning. The papers continue staring. And somewhere in the ministry, a rat relocates quietly. In this office, files are filed. Papers are stamped. But sometimes, the rodents work overtime. The question now is not who lost the file. The question is, how do you explain to the MD that part of the report has been eaten? Welcome to the Federal Ministry of Paperwork and PAP. Change does not happen in one meeting. It does not happen in one memo. And it certainly does not happen after shouting computer, computer, computer. But sometimes it begins quietly. For the first time in years, the laptops remained open, not as decoration, not as paperweights, but in use. Mama Roink clicked cautiously, then confidently. Alhaji Tajidi learned how to attach a document. Twice, after sending it to himself first. Miss Chichi discovered that spreadsheets do not bite. And slowly, the ministry realized something uncomfortable. The Marty was not being wicked. He was being patient. The important file incident, the Zoom disaster, the performance review complaints, they were not attacks. They were warnings. And so, one afternoon, the staff gathered, not to complain, not to resist, but to admit they stood in front of the MD's office door, papers neatly arranged, laptops carried respectfully. For once, no Akara crumbs. They entered. The MD looked up, expecting another protest. Instead, he saw something different. Humility. Mama Ronk spoke first. Sir, we have been thinking. Alhaji Tajidi cleared his throat. We did not understand before. Miss Chichi nodded. You were trying to prepare us for tomorrow. Silence filled the room. Not awkward silence. Honest silence. They admitted their fear of change, their comfort in old systems, their frustration at unfamiliar tools, and their realization that improvement requires discomfort. Sir, they said, we want to learn. We want to improve. We're ready to adapt. We support the vision. VMD did not celebrate loudly. He did not say, I told you so. He simply nodded. Because leadership is not about winning arguments. It is about building people. The Federal Ministry of Paperwork and PAP was not fully transformed. The cabinets were still there. The files still existed. The rat still visited occasionally. But something had changed. The mindset. And sometimes, that is where real reform begins. This is not the end of paperwork. It is the beginning of progress. Welcome to the new chapter of the Federal Ministry of Paper.
Thank you so much for watching this series. If you enjoyed these videos and found them inspiring, please don't forget to like, comment, and share. You can follow us on Instagram at bimhunter_hive. Subscribe on YouTube at bimhunterhive TV. And catch us on TikTok at data.hive. Your support means everything. See you in the next episode.